we finally got actually awake enough and otherwise good enough to do streaming. So we start again with Darkest Dungeon. Should be doing quite a few of the games that were intended for this week during the overall weekend. So let's start at least like pretty much the usual length and do another game in the evening. So greetings to all, and going to quickly fix something. So we'll move to the game and then start after a short while. Alright, and we are back, so let's get back into the game and see what we can overall accomplish. Of course, would like to do the next run for Darkest Dungeon, so let's see if we can get the team that did it earlier in sufficient condition to do so. Also, it seems that dropping some frames on the webcam, which apparently have discovered the reason for, but need to see if can fix it for evening. Fortunately, the exactly drop-free movement of the Fursuit is not the main issue here, so there might be some jerkiness in the webcam, but that really fortunately detracts very little from the overall enjoyment for the most part. So let's see, then we have pretty much everything quite well. Let's see what we have. Manslayer, that's still quite good when we consider most of the things are. Then we should most probably improve the camping skills a bit also, as camping carries considerable importance. Here we also have Berserk Charm, which is nice. Ancestor's Pen should be helpful. Here we actually have common items that we'll see if we can improve, and here we do already have quite good ones that we might be able to. And that's actually a good idea in the sense that it improves the critical chance, and the critical chance also applies for critical healing. So let's see if we can improve the camping skills. as there's some importance to camping, like alright, neither of these does that much. They are quite direct buffs for that themselves. So let's then see about the rest of the camping skills. These are the same, but now we do have pep talk for everyone, though that's not that important because it reduces stress gain rather than right, that's interesting. Possibility to remove disease from self. Useful. At least we have budget to like do all of these. And we can select from the complete skill set. Alright, let's then see which we are selecting. That actually breaks guard, so it's probably better than captivate. Let's try to strategize at least a bit. Serpent's Way isn't very useful, so let's that in turn moves back, kind of. Do think that's more useful because they do more with the card than as long as both have impale, which is useful, like strategize between pierce and impale because they one damage is one, the other damage is all that it hits. So I would say that it's useful to strategize between those two. Alright, and then let's see about trinkets, because I do think that especially in this case we could have better ones. So by class restriction, let's see. That is kind of useful to carry comparatively because it improves, and that's like increased accuracy. Yeah, probably more useful to carry the Talisman of the Flame, so at least someone is immune to Revelation. The rest, like whether it's worth it being immune to Revelation compared to the extra damage. Because it lowers dodge, do think it's worth more to be immune to Revelation. And here we do have kind of that helps melee, and then I think we'll give the last to the healer, because it's like 4% is not really, because healing doesn't miss, so it's better to be immune to revelation to things. And we have only 3 of those, so that would be good solution. So let's then see. We can embark. Like, we are certainly going to the darkest dungeon, so let's try the second run there and see where we end up. So the items should be in order, skills we changed a bit. These also kind of, if they change the order, that's at least useful for some hits, because kind of do not totally believe in startling them reliably. Reconstruct any of the remaining buildings. Yes, at least that one. There we go, one new building built. So let's then move towards darkest dungeon again. Same team. And let's see how that goes. At some point it's going to be a disaster, but it is what it is. So a long and darkest difficulty, so this will be interesting. And we have to use these. It consumes a lot of the inventory. Oh well. Long quest and like Darkest Dungeon doesn't apparently ever have obstacles requiring shovel, so bleeding there is, so we are actually buying all the bandages, because bleeding has usually been the major problem. And then poisoning hasn't really been much of a problem, so we take only 6 anti-venom, and also the plague doctor can heal it, so, and we take 6 laudanum, as there are some things that cause horror. It sometimes helps to get rid of it, so that's pretty much it, because 5 inventory slots are taken by the things we need for the quest items, and So, and then we have the firewood for 2 sets of camping. Keys are useless because Darkest Dungeon doesn't contain actually at all any chests that would use the keys, so it's kind of so. There we go.
The thing has no name, for it needs no language. Nevertheless, those who would submit to its wordless will are rewarded in a fashion. The creature's blessings are as repulsive as they are robust. Twisted, half-human monstrosities stalk the flesh-ridden halls, protecting their gestating god.
Alright, this will be interesting. What it is overall. So let's then see about that. So let's then move further. It's again like we say.
Madness made flesh. It crawls steadily
Right,
upward
what
from
can
the
be
pit,
done here?
supported by the lattice of cyclopean
Apparently it's only...
pillars.
Yeah. Would be pleased if the game was at least a little bit more fair. Actually, immediately seeing that game full, almost full stress bars, so that's kind of like, hey, would you like to lose Autumn? Faintly remember that thing is a problem, so let's first concentrate on it. At least we are doing damage. God, sure, definitely can be broken. Only 10. Get rid of that because kind of concerned what is that. Faintly remember it is close at some point. Fortune dodge. Let's get rid of that still.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Fly again.
Great is
Right,
the weapon that
works.
cuts on its own.
12 flight damage is quite effective.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Alright, at least something we don't. And now do you think would be useful to heal everyone?
Continue the
Right.
onslaught.
At least we are otherwise
Destroy
doing
them
well, but it's
all.
kind of like, hey, how would you like almost maximum stress to start with? Nice.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and
Yeah, it's hard
insidious
to get
killer.
overconfident in surroundings like this, like immediately. Plenty of stress. Lower one, please. Alright, first stress effect, yes.
Reeling, gasping, taken over the
Doesn't
edge
really
into madness.
like help any that you are protected against revelation, but then the dungeon itself immediately causes almost maximum stress, so it's kind of like, hello there, Priarios, how to ensure that you get positive stress effects, which seems like that you can't really affect which affliction you get. Hello there, Priarios, welcome to this one's interesting adventures in the darkest dungeon, would say. Like it clearly gets even worse when you go further into the darkest dungeon. So it's like, yes, it's about the same difficulty, so let's do it. No, it's much worse. Really, this was not an easy game, so. How has your weekend been this far, Priario? And then we tried to do something useful. Killing everyone again is kind of unnecessary, so let's do judgment. Lake grenade is now less useful, so let's do discovery last and resist it over. Then poke at them with the poke stick. Alright.
There can be no hope in this hell.
Yeah,
No hope at all.
Alright, great. God. 23, that's more of what you tend to expect from that.
Fear.
Dodged, so no great start. At least it broke the guard anyway. And it. Get rid of that.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Try to get rid of that, maybe. Bandit. Let's try some scalpel action. And miss. Wait.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Well, sure.
Wherefore, heroism.
Do like irrational over hopeless, please. Alright, let's heal one of these. Refuses healing. Try again. No, doesn't refuse healing. Better. Right, healing. Oh well, won't help too much, we will get rid of that now.
Obliterated.
And me. Oh well. Let's try with the scalpel. That did well damage, which is better. And then
A dizzying
right,
blow
let's
to
door.
body and brain.
Let's see if we can heal. 55 stress immediately. It gets much worse. Alright, and heal up. Move back. Yeah, thank you. And of course, nothing. Unsure what kind of help would even help you have by now, like really. Try again, alright. Accept healing this time. Oh, nice.
Confidence
Alright,
surges as
at
the
least
enemy
bit
crumbles.
better.
And now the true test.
Heart attack,
fast.
and not even
Or expire.
really. At least you can also heal up from heart attack a bit with food. Alright, productive happenings. So let's then try a bit more. Will be difficult in any case. Have to get into a room to be able to even camp. So we are not probably very far in because we haven't yet found any quest positions, like what? 3 rooms in and 3 rooms in and failed. Almost. Kind of question the usefulness of camping here yet, so let's keep going downwards. Alright, that's new. Have not seen one of those before. Templar, yes, and 100, over 100 HP both, really. This will be tough. It's like, it gets so much worse as soon as you think this will end well, but that's not a complete surprise. Can we fly them? Yes, please. Something. Alright, 24 is a good start. Then we have Revelation. Of course, does nothing as we have the thingy boy.
The walls close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
Miss. How do you miss such a big thing? Doomsday was surprisingly light in effect.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Yep.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Really. How is it possible to win against those?
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle may yet be won.
Right. Let's get out of here and hope the healer survives. nothing else really matters because we are running out of healers. It's like not much else matters in that respect. And who died?
We fall so that we may learn to pick ourselves up once again.
That was hard. Really. Healer didn't die, so nothing else matters really. Somewhat surprisingly, we didn't get any very bad trades either.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
Admittedly, that was really tough. So, then we need to consider what to do next, at least put those two in stress treatment and see about what we can do afterwards. As that certainly was not the best outing in Darkest Dungeon ever, so let's put those two in stress treatment and then consider next move. And of course, as next move, we should at least see what we can recruit. Then no healers of any mentionable level. Arbalest is kind of nice. So in that respect will only drink works.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
So at least we could recruit one more of level 4, so... Hello there, Nerdaxic. It depends, because it goes all the way to the yellow area in any case on OBS, so it's kind of would say alright. We can make it a bit louder also, like somewhere thereabouts, so that should be a little bit louder also. And then yeah, that's possible that it might have kind of interesting overall overall frequency response. Do also know that do sound a bit different depending on the fursuit head, so possible. And yes, greetings also. We are still probably doing at least another outing in Darkest Dungeon. We went to the Darkest Dungeon and came running back because we encountered Templars that were more or less major issue. So welcome, and we are probably going to try and develop like lower level characters as far as we do have some. Hopefully we get a bit better luck with that. We'll see. So let's then try and yeah, there isn't, especially because use external microphone, because have experimented with all the kind of like you wear boom one inside the head, and it's actually very difficult to make that sound good. A, you have to practice breathing, and B, even then it's not very good. So actually do use an external one, because it's much easier to simply, especially with moving jaw heads, it's much easier to get good audio that way with the shooter comparatively. So welcome to the stream again, and let's see where we go next, because this was not very successful start of a session. Fortunately we have money and we have more heroes, so apprentice level not quite needed. Medium length level 5, and should be like, what do we have in ruins? Long, short, and champion level. Let's see what we have sorted by level. So alright. Because for that level we can put pretty much everyone, so do like Highwayman and Arbalest, certainly. And then we need some other fighter also. We do have original like we already have one highwayman in the party, so let's see. Most probably in terms of what needs to be leveled up also. Do not really have something that can take the front, so let's go with man at arms from here, because the item that one already has that, so let's go with another, like, as it would matter, but it's fun to at least think it would, so yeah, it is, you are right. It's quite hard to get good results in that respect. So let's then embark on that one, as it's short, so should be good for rest of the stream. We'll be going cycling still before sauna, so probably not doing quite the 1.5 hours. Let's start with that, and alright, who has no trinkets? Yeah, we do, and pretty good ones. Here we do not, because he's new, so Alright, we do even have... How did we get fourth Talisman of the Flame when we failed? Alright, that works. Alright, that's quite nice for Arbalest, and we do have Vengeful Greaves, works, and we do not need. We now have 4 Talisman of the Flames, which is actually really nice, because then we can equip everyone in the Darkest Dungeon party with one. Unsure how we did get more of those, because we lost, but that's of course good thing. So let's then cause some havoc again. How has Nerdaxic weekend been this far? Hopefully good. And then we embark. This should be quite useful, so useful loadout as far as it goes. Alright, we can sort these so it looks. Alright, looks better. Can sort these a bit. Let's take that because we can at least remove debuff. The holy water haven't found that much use for. There shouldn't be that many that do cause stress, so alright, it's like 2 torches do not think matter as much. Laudanum do not think we need because there are quite few who cause horror here. So do question the usefulness of Laudanum. Yeah, it's kind of probably excessive when one can get good enough results this way, and it's interesting that you get different tone with different heads, which is also fun because they are different resonant chambers and they are different thickness, different materials, so it cuts different frequencies. So find it actually quite fun that the suit head also differs in terms of tone it gives. Good to hear that you have apparently had quite productive weekend at least. So let's then embark here and see how that goes. Probably this mission should go much better than the previous one.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Alright. It feels ridiculously easy because it's only like normal opponents when you compare to the experience a moment ago with Darkest Dungeon. So pretty much all of this is very normal. Alright, no more tempting goblet for you. Alright, 11 is quite good.
Continue the onslaught.
There we go. And next one, please. Heal everyone,
Compassion
so
is a rarity in the fever
not that
pitch
much
of
to do
battle.
with that. Alright, resist it, but fortunately it takes also health.
As
There
the
we
fiend
go, first
falls,
fight
a faint hope blossoms.
succeeded.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Alright, that's a lot of money for a single fight. And we shall explore 90% of rooms, so that of course. Alright, Mr. Big Guy, let's see what we can do. Alright, mistrial. That's pretty strong blanket fire, unfortunately. Unsurprisingly resisted. Let's try to get rid of that, that takes also damage.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Alright, surprisingly tough fight, like. Like really, alright, now we have one sort of damage left. And we can also see the gunman, so. Alright, gunman got shot with the pistol. Alright, point blank got missed, yeah. And then we again heal everyone. Like really. The blanket fire caused a lot of trouble in that respect, so let's finish the gunman with an arrow. And now we first get it going after the big guy. Let's see if we can make them bleed. Yes, that helps a bit. Alright, this time didn't miss with the point blank. Right, now we heal target because there starts to be some meaning to that. Feed more hopefully, yes. Money, that's pretty strong shot. Hit at the core for a hole, but no, they fled out, so no more healing.
Unforgiving.
Abomination only. One key more, alright. Nicely, aura. Alright. This map should be of moderate difficulty at least. So let's see about moving further. Alright. Let's also illuminate. Alright, we get to heal immediately. That certainly helped, like 24. Alright, tempting goblet. That's a lot of stress, so we need to get rid of that soon. The phone royalty. At least they are really taking. So, dodge. good. Alright. Alright, no more tempting goblet.
A momentary abatement.
Heal a bit more. That was pretty strong as far as making them bleed. And one done, so one sort of damage left. And keep feeding at that. At least there has been a lot of need for bandages. Alright, done.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Quite a few trinkets we are finding. So let's then again try to deal with the big guy. Mistrial immediately. Alright, that didn't do too much. That in turn did like half the health bar at once.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Alright, that helps with the gunman. And got rid of that, so now only the big guy to deal with.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear. Passion is a
and
rarity
heal
in the
everyone.
fevered pitch of battle.
To hand out a bandage is really... Alright, that's done. We of course run out of bandages. Alright, just troll us, we get one bandage more. Currently we are holding a spot for 80 gold, so let's get rid of that. Extra shovel, not needed really. Alright, that worked well enough. So let's then... Alright, so hopefully your work progresses well. We'll be at least finishing this outing and then going cycling, so at least a while more, then doing another game tonight after a sauna. So thanks for joining and see you later hopefully. And let's then keep moving here. So explore 90% of rooms, so let's do that side first. There should be a trap immediately. Yes, try to... That disarming went really well. Let's try the confession booth. Contain treasure, and a lot of it. What the priests have been doing, really.
Paid for in blood.
Not quite all the trinkets are worth keeping, so let's take some money. Alright, illuminate and move upwards. Alright, that can use a key. Usually very good treasure also. Alright, good amount of treasure, even if we got rid of some of the thoughts if we carried all. That's still good enough. Oh. So let's then move further. Empty room, that's of course good in the sense that less trouble. Scouting, and what did we have here? Obstacle, alright, we have shovels, so it's very doable.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Not really worth getting currently. then we can instead go through that hallway in preference to backtracking. Great. We have food to burn, so we can just speed way through hunger. This room we were in, and then the last couple of rooms, and then we are done. Alright, at least some use for anti-venom. We will do also the last room. It might be more trouble, but experience is useful, so do it in any case. Might be we, for example, encounter the collector.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Really full
Now it must be
inventory.
carried home.
I think it at least increases the probability slightly. And last room. Empty, so and we are 1 hour slightly over, so going to probably finish here and go cycling before sauna and have a bit longer stream than tonight after sauna with different games. So let's finish here after finishing the dungeon.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Almost 12,000, so that went pretty well. And also levels increased, so level 6 except a lot of sicknesses though, so need to treat those at some point.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws.
6
fools
more
and
recruits than
corpses.
usual. Alright, that
All
we have
will
to
find
see
their way to
immediately.
us now that the road is clear.
Alright, only 1 4 level and everyone else is very low level. Yes, 6 recruits more and level 0s mostly. This far into the game, not that useful. Oh, thank you, Priare. So let's finish here, and thank you all for joining. We will also get rid of the webcam issues, most probably for the evening stream, to think that no, where they originate from now. So thank you all for joining, and let's see who we will pass you on to for now. So let's check who we can raid for daytime raid. So let's see. Official Place is playing Need for Speed. It's been a while since we have raided places, so let's go for them. Back soon. Alright, they've been only playing for less than an hour, so they will be back, most probably back soon. So let's raid them in any case. They use no microphone, so it will be quite easy to catch them in the chat once they continue. So let's go for them once we can type correctly with pause. There we go. Thank you all for joining for some daytime Darkest Dungeon, and see you tonight, hopefully.